Cowboys bring pressure. Stafford sees it, fires one, intercepted. It's another pick.
So, this is how it is. When you play on a team with a bunch of killers, you're likely to get overlooked. That's just the way it be. But let me tell you, there are some guys out there that are not getting the recognition that they deserve. Fair or not, some of the NFL's most consistently productive players are always overlooked. Maybe it's because they play on lousy teams, or perhaps they're simply playing in the shadow of a superior teammate. All 32 NFL teams have one borderline superstar level player who, for whatever reason, just isn't getting the attention that they deserve despite Pro Bowl-like production. So, let's give these 32 men the credit that they deserve by outlining every NFL club's best player that doesn't get enough love. And a big shout out to Quiff0750 for suggesting this video.
If we go out there and do our job, good things will happen. And as you've seen during the course of the game, I mean, you keep feeding them.
Arizona Cardinals, Zaven Collins. Arizona's 2021 first-round pick had a tough rookie year, but he has since bounced back to grow into one of the game's most underrated do-it-all linebackers. Collins broke out in 2022 with an interception, 6 pass defenses, and 100 combined tackles. His coverage in the passing game has also improved greatly, and his Pro Football Focus grade in 2023 marks his highest yet. Atlanta Falcons, Chris Lindstrom. Lindstrom finally received some well-deserved recognition in 2022 when he earned Pro Bowl and second-team All-Pro nods, but those honors still don't outline how much of a beast he's been on Atlanta's O-line. PFF has graded Atlanta's star guard at 77.1 or higher every year since 2020, including an insane grade of 95.0 in 2022. Oh, and PFF marked him as the 12th best player from the 2022 season. We think that's pretty good. Baltimore Ravens, Kyle Hamilton. Lamar Jackson gets most of the love in Baltimore, but the Ravens' defense has been their biggest strength here in 2023. Yes, everyone knows about Marlon Humphrey, Roquan Smith, and Marcus Peters, but where's the love for Kyle Hamilton? The Notre Dame product has lived up to the hype as a unicorn. He is elite in coverage, the data does not lie there, run stopping, and has emerged as a stud pass rusher in Mike McDonald's defense. Buffalo Bills, Ed Oliver. Hard for Oliver to stand out when he plays on the same team as Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Von Miller, Matt Milano, and Leonard Floyd. Whew, there's a lot of big names. But Oliver has gradually entered the second or third tier of the stud defensive tackles. Not only is he a beast in the ground game, but Oliver is getting better and better as an interior pass rusher each year, as evidenced by his career-high sacks here in 2023. Carolina Panthers, Frankie Luu. Everyone knows how great Brian Burns is, but it's time to stop overlooking his prolific sidekick with one of the best surnames in the game. After 3 disappointing years with the New York Jets, Luu has found a nice home in Carolina, racking up 7 sacks and 4 pass defenses in 2022. His superb production in 2023 proves that last year was no fluke either. Chicago Bears, Jalen Johnson. Johnson has been a steady shutdown corner and ball hawker since his 2020 rookie year. Through his first 3 seasons, Johnson racked up 31 pass defenses and allowed under 60% of pass attempts in his direction to be completed per Pro Football Reference. The Bears failed to meet Johnson's request for a trade ahead of the 2023 trade deadline, which is too bad because, well, he would have fetched them a nice return in the midst of a career year. Oh well, someone's gonna pay him handsomely in 2024 free agency. Cincinnati Bengals, Logan Wilson. It feels like Lou Anarumo's defense in general never gets enough love, but what a unit he has built here in Cincy. And it largely centers around the all-world play of linebacker Logan Wilson. This Swiss Army knife has low-key been one of football's best linebackers in coverage since his 2020 rookie year, not to mention his production as a pass rusher. Wilson hit the 100 tackle mark in both 2021 and 2022, helping the Bengals reach Super Bowl 56 and another AFC title game in 2022. He earned every penny of that brand new 4-year extension. Cleveland Browns, Martin Emerson Jr. Emerson made headlines last year when he completely shut down Bucs superstar Mike Evans in the Browns' thrilling Week 12 overtime upset win. But folks, Emerson was playing like a Pro Bowler all season long. He had 15 pass defenses and allowed a mere 50.5 completion percentage and yielded a 77.6 passer rating when targeted per Pro Football Reference. His numbers have been even better here in 2023 as he continues to grow into a star. To think that Pro Bowler Denzel Ward might not even be Cleveland's best shutdown corner anymore. No wonder the Browns' D is so dangerous nowadays. Dallas Cowboys, Deron Bland. After a low-key solid year, the 2022 fifth-round pick has emerged as a borderline superstar here in 2023. With Trayvon Diggs missing for most of the year, Bland has taken his game to a whole nother level to form a scary good duo alongside veteran All-Pro Stephon Gilmore. Bland recorded his third pick-six of the 2023 season in Dallas' seventh game of the year, a Week 8 blowout win over the Rams. He was playing at an All-Pro level in every single aspect, and it's terrifying to think that Bland and Diggs will be patrolling the secondary together next year. Denver Broncos, Garrett Bowles. Most of the Broncos O-line stinks, but Bowles has been the one mainstay and reliable piece there since his 2020 breakout year that garnered him 2020 second team All-Pro honors. That year, PFF graded Bowles at 90.6 after he allowed 0 sacks on 1,015 offensive snaps. His fantastic run blocking is a key reason why Denver churns out a 1,000-yard rushing threat annually. Detroit Lions, Jared Goff. Once considered a throw-in as a part of the Matt Stafford trade, Goff has actually played his best football under Dan Campbell. His INT percentage has dropped drastically in Motor City, and he's been instrumental in turning the Lions into the new kings of the NFC North. He was highly scrutinized as a Ram. Now, it's time to put respect on his name as a borderline top 10 QB. Green Bay Packers, Devondre Campbell. Campbell has taken his game to a whole nother level since joining the Pack in 2021, flashing as a star weapon all across the field. Through his first 2 seasons with the Pack, Campbell had 4 picks, 8 pass defenses, and 245 combined tackles. As well, Pro Football Ref had him down for just 1 TD allowed in coverage over those 2 years, while allowing an opposing passer rating of just 74.9 and 78.9 respectively. Amid a tough year in Green Bay, Campbell remains a workhorse and valued leader in the Packers D. Houston Texans, Jonathan Greenard. Greenard posted 8 sacks in 2021 despite missing 5 games, but injuries limited him to only 8 games in 2022. Finally fully healthy again, Greenard has emerged as one of the NFL's premier edge rushers here in 2023, forming a scary good pass rushing tandem with rookie Will Anderson Jr. Indianapolis Colts, Michael Pittman Jr. Pittman's consistent production is impressive considering the QB game of musical chairs in Indy. Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Sam Ehlinger, Nick Foles, Anthony Richardson, and Gardner Minshew. No matter the QB, Pittman Jr. just keeps racking up Pro Bowl level stats. His looming payday in 2024 is gonna be a pretty one. Jacksonville Jaguars, Foyesade Oluokun. After leading the league in tackles with Atlanta in 2021, Oluokun signed a 3-year, $45 million deal with the Jaguars. Oluokun again led the league in tackles with 184 to go along with 5 pass defenses, 2 forced fumbles, and as many fumble recoveries while allowing just 1 TD in coverage. Oluokun was instrumental in helping the Jags to a surprise AFC South Division title, and he has them on the brink of another here in 2023. Kansas City Chiefs, Mick Bolton. The Missouri product is tailor-made for Steve Spagnuolo's hard-hitting and blitz-happy defense. Not only is he an elite run stopper and open field tackler, but Bolton is one of football's most underrated cover corners as well. He does all the little things right and is well positioned to win more Super Bowls here in KC. Las Vegas Raiders, Jacobi Meyers. Amid a miserable year in Sin City that led to the firings of Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, plus Jimmy Garoppolo's benching, Meyers has been a quality playmaker in the Raiders offense. While Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs endure awfully disappointing years by their standards, Meyers is consistently making plays to keep the offense semi-afloat. With 3 seasons of over 700 yards on his resume, Meyers is poised to become a multi-time 1,000-yard receiver very soon. Los Angeles Chargers, Rashawn Slater. The hulking offensive tackle out of Northwestern earned Pro Bowl and second-team All-Pro nods in his rookie 2021 season with LA. Sadly, a ruptured biceps tendon caused him to miss all but 3 games in 2022 as the Bolts narrowly squeaked into the postseason. Slater has picked up where he left off in 2021, once again asserting himself as the heart and soul of the Bolts O-line with grade A pass protection. Los Angeles Rams, Tyler Higbee. Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and now Puka Nacua are getting all the love in the Rams offense. But veteran tight end Tyler Higbee deserves his fair share of credit as well, you know. A reliable third down security blanket, Higbee put up 4 straight seasons of 44-plus catches and over 500 yards receiving from 2019 to 2022, helping the Rams to a Super Bowl championship in 2021. Miami Dolphins, Christian Wilkins. Following meh rookie and sophomore years, Wilkins has grown into one of football's premier defensive tackles since 2021. PFF has graded him in the high 70s or 80s since 2021. As a DT, he put up 3.5 or more tackles in 3 straight seasons. Very good numbers for a player at his position. Wilkins is getting better and better each year, and someone is going to pay him handsomely very soon. Minnesota Vikings, Jordan Hicks. The ex-Eagle and Cardinal has found a nice home in Minnie's defense, especially under new DC Brian Flores. The latter has found a way to get great production out of a defense filled with little names, but Hicks has especially been a monster in the run-stopping department, forming a dangerous pairing in the front seven alongside Danielle Hunter. New England Patriots, Josh Uche. Uche broke out for the Patriots in 2022 with 11.5 sacks and 2 forced fumbles. The Patriots as a whole have been pretty awful this year, especially since Uche's partner in prime, Matt Judon, went down to injury. But a healthy Uche remains a solid run stopper and dynamic edge rusher, with or without Judon. New Orleans Saints, Demario Davis. Davis, quite frankly, does it all for the Saints. He is excellent in coverage, a machine in the run-stopping game, and gets after the QB like few other linebackers, having posted 22.5 sacks in his first 5 years with New Orleans. Hard to believe that he still gets entirely overlooked despite one first team and a trio of second-team All-Pro selections on his resume. But like a fine wine, the dude just gets better with age. New York Giants, Andrew Thomas. It's easy to look away from the annual mess that is the New York Giants, but at least they have one special franchise pillar here in Andrew Thomas. Following a tough rookie year in 2020, Thomas has become a linchpin on the Giants O-line, earning a second-team All-Pro nod in 2022. And I mean, come on, you've seen just how helpless the Giants' pass protection has been in 2023 without Thomas. New York Jets, Elijah Vera Tucker. The Jets O-line also stinks mightily, but Vera Tucker is an exception similar to how Mr. Thomas is for the Giants. The 2021 first-round pick allowed just 3 total sacks in his first 2 seasons, also committing just 1 penalty in an injury-riddled 2022 season. The versatile offensive lineman indeed looks like a franchise cornerstone piece. Philadelphia Eagles, Josh Sweat. Hard to steal the spotlight from Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Hassan Reddick, and Jalen Carter, but oh my, what a beast Sweat has been in Philly. After posting 6 sacks in a limited role in 2020, Sweat posted 7.5 in 2021 and a career-high 11 in 2022, helping Philly to a Super Bowl 57 appearance. It is such a good thing that Howie Roseman locked him up on a bargain extension through 2024 2 years ago. Pittsburgh Steelers, Alex Hei, TJ Watt, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and Cameron Hayward are well-known all-pro level superstars on Pittsburgh's D. Now let's add Highsmith to that group and call him the new fearsome foursome. After showing promise in 2021 with 6 sacks, Highsmith broke out with 14.5 and a league-leading 5 forced fumbles in 2022. He's off to his same old tricks here in 2023, wreaking havoc alongside Watt and carrying the Steelers' defense. That newly signed $68 million extension already looks like a bargain for the Steelers, don't it? San Francisco 49ers, Brandon Aiyuk. If Aiyuk didn't play on the same unit as Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Trent Williams, who knows how much more time he'd get in the spotlight. Aiyuk has gotten better and better every year since being drafted by the Niners in 2022, breaking out with 1,015 receiving yards. And to think, he's been miles better here in 2023. Seattle Seahawks, Quandre Diggs. Since coming over via trade with Detroit in 2019, all Diggs has done is earn 3 Pro Bowl nods while growing into a world-class safety. Diggs is never going to stand out as much as Devin Witherspoon or Tariq Woolen, but his impact on Pete Carroll's D cannot be stressed enough. He went from being an unknown commodity in Detroit to a superstar in Seattle, racking up 17 picks over his first 3.5 years with the team. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Vita Vea. Vea is a one-man wrecking crew on Tampa Bay's star-studded front seven. He's virtually unstoppable one-on-one and can often be seen full-on pancaking his would-be blockers. Vea took his pass rushing game to a whole nother level with 6.5 sacks in 2022. But his ultra dominance in the run-stopping game, that is what makes him such a vital part of Tampa Bay's defense. Tennessee Titans, Danico Autry. The Titans have quickly sunk to irrelevance in the AFC, but Autry's production hasn't waned in the slightest. The ex-Colt racked up 17 sacks and 10 pass defenses in his first 2 years with the Titans, and he is playing arguably his best football yet here in 2023. The fact Autry has 0 Pro Bowl and All-Pro nods further cements his case as someone who needs more love. Washington Commanders, Cameron Curl. Washington's 2027th round pick has been one of football's most consistently productive rookies since his rookie year. Curl's INT and pass defense totals are low for one simple reason. Opposing QBs are smartly avoiding him because Curl is too good in coverage. He broke out in 2022 with an 82.9 grade at PFF. If he didn't miss 5 games, we bet Washington would have made it to the playoffs. But which other NFL players don't get enough love? Let us know in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps out a ton. And hey, we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to TPS though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.